welcome back to the Dean Jail channel. Today, a series is coming back. Due to production errors, this series has not really came back since, what was it now? I was in 8th grade. 2021 spring, since this series has been back. March Madness NFL edition. So it's a tournament bracket, based on AFC and NFC. I'll just probably call it March Madness. It'll probably get in the algorithm. So basically, we're set up in two sides, the AFC and NFC. But this is a world where every single team made the playoffs. So you're kind of seeing our first game here. We're starting with the AFC. The Kansas City Chiefs playing the Houston Texans, because the Chiefs would be the number 1 seed, and the Texans would be the number 16 seed. Now, we aren't doing divisions, because as you see, I could just say, if you look on the NFC side, I have the Commanders at the 8 seed, and the Bucks at the 9 seed, instead of the Bucks being the 4 seed. The reason for that is we're doing it by record and overall conference standings, rather than who won their division. So it really, every game matters, besides really divisional games, right? So I feel like that'd be interesting. Like, we have the Jags as a 6th seed despite winning their division. So yeah, the seedings are a little bit different than the actual playoffs. But I'll just read out some of the matchups here. Number 1 Chiefs, 16 Texans. Number 8 Steelers. Number 9 seeded Pats. 4 seeded Chargers, 13 seeded Raiders. 5 seeded Ravens, 12 seeded Browns, 2 seeded Bills, 15 seeded Colts, 7 seeded Dolphins, 10 seeded Jets, 13 seeded Bengals, and 14 seeded Broncos, 6 seeded Jags, and 11 seeded Titans as the AFC side. I'll read off the list if we get to the NFC side. No promises that's gonna happen though. So basically those are kind of the matchups, and we will do a how the bracket is looking video once we have the bracket set up for the second round and the first round of the loser bracket. Because the loser bracket's coming back, because we are going to have like titles for these in the future, like what teams win what, and loser bracket will be one of those awards. I'm thinking about maybe doing future like seeding specials, like, oh, they get this seed because they do this, something like that. We'll see. Yeah, let's get into the first team. It's number 1 seeded Chiefs battling the number 16 seeded Texans. Here we go. Of course, we are going to super sim, but we may hop in at the end of the game just to kind of see how they're doing. If it's like close, I doubt this game will be close, but the Texans may be trying to surprise us. They, of course, are picked to lose every game they'll play. They're expected to lose in the first round of the loser bracket, no matter who they play, which I believe would either be the 8-seeded Steelers or the 9-seeded Pats. Still pick to lose whoever they play there. We'll see. Texans can surprise us against the number 1 seeded Chiefs. I don't think that's a surprise. Of course, the higher seed gets home, by the way. That's why we're in Kansas City. It's a cloudy game. Okay. Well, here we go. Chiefs, Texans. Here we go. 7-0 Chiefs. 7-0. Tied it up in the second quarter. It's 14-7. Texans 14-all. Second half now. This game's close. 21-14. 28-all. 21-28. 21. Chiefs take a lead back. This game's going back and forth. Oh, and the Chiefs just scored another touchdown with 3:20 left. I think the game may be over. 35-21. And the Texans don't have any time. And that's it. Kansas City had a little scare being down. 21-14 at one point in this game. To go on a huge 2-touchdown streak. 14 unanswered points to win the game. So that was the first matchup. Chiefs, maybe a little bit of a scare there. And the Texans were hanging out in that game for a long time and even got the lead at one point. So you gotta be thinking, as a Chiefs fan, you're not too excited about your team struggling until, the end of the third quarter there. In the first half, you were really struggling. So we have the 8-seeded Steelers here against the 9-seeded Patriots. So these are two similar teams. 8 and 9 seeds are going to be very close. Steelers got the seed by 1 game. So this should be really good. And this game should be super close. Like, really, really close. Here we go. And it's another partially cloudy game. Okay. Tom Holland. No, I just called him Tom Holland. That's it. Tom Hill, the same thing. Anyways, they're out here. I could see either one winning this game. I almost want to go for the technical upset and the New England Patriots because they have more experience. Because Mac Jones is just purely more experience than Kenny Pickett. So we'll see here. Pittsburgh Steelers do have home. Makes a huge difference. It's 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. Pittsburgh finally puts the points on the board. 3-0. 10-0. That's halftime score. Defensive game so far. 10-3. End of the third quarter. It's still a touchdown game. 13-3. Ooh, it's 10 points now. Patriots are fighting. Hold on. They have the ball here. Oh, wait, did I do something wrong here? Oh, slow. That's what I want. So it's 3 minutes left in the game. Steelers are behind, or sorry, Patriots down by 7. But they're on a game-winning drive here. Mac Jones bringing someone in motion. He's gonna throw. Looking. Fires for his running back. It gets 6 yards to the pads, but the clock is still ticking. But they got time and all 3 timeouts right now. This has been a very defensive game. But, Pittsburgh has gone the only touchdown of the game. That's the difference of this score. Both teams have 2 field goals. Steelers are able to get that tutty in that one drive. That's the only thing putting them ahead right now. Very defensive game. The Mac Jones Patriots. Bill Belichick trying to craft something up here to send this into OT, and that's a good run halfback up the middle. It's a first down and 2-minute warning here at the Patriots 48-yard line. This is going down to the wire. They need a touchdown. They need to go 52 yards in 2 minutes. They have 3 timeouts, so definitely have plenty of time. Mac Jones to Nelson Aguilar complete. 7 yards. Mac Jones has not had a good game. No touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Defense has been great from both sides, really. But the Steelers defense has just been a little bit better than the Pats defense in this game. Reason why they're up. But they cannot allow the Pats to storm down the field on the last drive. But Mac Jones Patriots need that to happen as it's a strike. Who even is that? I don't even know. Jacoby Myers. Okay. First down here. I can't even keep up with Patriots receivers. They're all no names. But man, what a beautiful catch. Which really puts the Patriots in striking zone of the end zone. Mike Holman's gotta be getting scared here. Just 29 more yards. They have a minute and a half and 3 timeouts. It's all this Patriots team needs to send this into OT. Mac Jones a throw. Looking. Looks to his left. Fires to his flat. His running back. Who shrugs over a man. Stevenson pushing all the way down. 9 yards to the 20. Pats, maybe you gotta hurry this up. Clock is ticking. There's a minute left in the ball game right now. Maybe taking a little bit more time than I think he would need here. Or if you're not, okay, here we go. Here's a no huddle now. 2nd and 1. Mac Jones to throw. Looking. Fires over the middle. Touchdown. Devontae Parker. Excuse me, that was Devontae Parker, not Nelson Aguilar. My bad. But Devontae Parker gets the first touchdown for New England of the day. What a beautiful throw from Mac Jones. And it's just an extra point away from a tied ball game. Lakers, but just pretend that's I almost said Mike Carter. What is going on with my brain? Bill Belichick. Just pretend that's Bill Belichick. The question is, did the New England Patriots allow too much time on the board? There is still there'll probably be about 55, 54 seconds for the Steelers to go down and get 3 to win this game in regulation. And they have had 3 timeouts. So, did Bill Belichick and these New England Patriots give too much time to these Pittsburgh Steelers? I said this was going to be a close, very good game, and it looked like it has become one. Here's the kickoff. Going nowhere for the turn. Can Kenny Pickett, the rookie quarterback, get it done and have his team go to the Sweet 16? Wait to find out here. Kenny Pickett to throw. Looking, goes to his running back, Najee Harris. And it'll be about inches from 10 yards, so 9.5 yards, let's call it. Second and inches, now on 34. I think they gotta be hurrying up on a corner timeout here at the very least. The clock's already down to 38 seconds. Here's a no huddle now. This will be snapped for about 30 seconds. Now Pittsburgh calls a timeout. I just feel like that's bad timing. I guess they didn't like the formation they were in. Look, you're inviting the Packer, or it's not Packers. I'm so sorry for today, guys. You're just inviting the Patriots here to win this game. If you let this thing go to OT, that's why you gotta do all you can to end this in regulation right now. But can the young rookie do it? Second and inches, Kenny Pickett to throw. He maybe had his target there, but a little bit. Just missed the throw, a little bit to the left, a little bit high, and it's going to be third and inches now. Well, now you actually have time to settle in and call the play here, since the clock just stopped. I believe that was George Pickens. Couldn't tell, that was far away on the far side of the field. Kenny Pickett to throw. Looking, he's hit Dante Johnson. He's gone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers, with just 20 seconds left. What is the Patriots defense doing? What is the DB group of the Patriots doing? Left them wide open. The safety didn't even see him. The corner is burned. And I can't believe Pittsburgh is going to win this in regulation with a touchdown with 20 seconds left. I can't believe it. Good job from Kenny Pickett recognizing it. But what is happening with the Patriots defense on that play? I mean, 18 seconds left. I don't think anything's going to be happening for the Patriots here. And it's an interception. The game is over. There is the Kenny Pickett kneel. And this rookie and his team have just secured their spot in the Sweet 16 against the #1 seeded Chiefs. I can't believe that. A touchdown strike with 20 seconds left, and icing on the cake, an interception so they can kneel it out. Incredible. In the Sweet 16, we have the #1 seeded Chiefs taking on the 8th seeded Kenny Pickett and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And on the loser bracket round 1, it will be the 9 seeded Pats against the 16 seeded Texans. Well, our next game here will be the 4 seeded Chargers. Only 15 minutes, so I'm gonna have to hurry this up. Against the 13 seeded Raiders. So, of course, I think the Chargers, of course, going to win. It's It's just too much of a difference. But you never know. Here at SoFi Stadium, get the host of this great March Madness game. So I think it just takes so long to go. It was really cool to see them throw dots out there towards the end of the game with the Steelers and Patriots game, but I think it just takes too long time. So if it gets close, we'll like slow it down and watch the play-by-play. I think is what we're gonna do. But here we go. Who will move on to the Sweet 16? Chargers or Raiders? 3-0 early start. 7-3. Raiders got a lead here. 10-3 now. 10-6. 17-6. 17-13 is halftime score. Raiders still have that lead. 20-17. Fourth quarter, 20 all. And you can see the Raiders starting to go down the field. 12-yard rush. First and goal penalty on the Chargers. And it's a 1-yard touchdown run for Josh Jacobs. Chargers are down 27-20. In this football game. Oh, third down. Pass knocked away. And then pass dropped on fourth down. That may be the game. Raiders could be our first upset. And then, yeah, 34-20. And that's your final score. That's our first upset of the tournament. As the Las Vegas Raiders defeat the Los Angeles Chargers in SoFi Stadium, 34-20. A 13 seed beats a 4 seed. Wow. What a game. And Justin Herbert and the Chargers will be packing to the loser bracket now, which is totally unexpected. The next matchup will have the 5-seeded Ravens taking on the number 12-seeded Cleveland Browns. Browns are an interesting team, because they didn't have Deshaun Watson, but Deshaun Watson has been great, for the whole year, and Deshaun Watson has been great. So this will be a very interesting matchup. I'm still ahead. Of course, this is an NFC North, or AFC North, matchup. I'm still going to have the Ravens. Not really thinking the upset's going to happen here. But, in divisional matchups, anything could happen. I mean, we just saw in the AFC West matchup between the Chargers and Raiders. If it's a divisional matchup, anything can happen. Let's go. And we have a snow game here in Baltimore in the first round of this tournament. Wow. Can't believe we actually got snow. That's crazy. Deshaun Watson's got something to prove. Of course, allegations being suspended for a long time, not playing. Here in Cleveland, he's got something to prove. Here we go. Three 0 Browns take an early lead. 7-3. Ravens got it now. 14-3. 21-3. 28-3 at half. Ravens have had an explosion of offense. 28 now 28-6. 31-6. Game's pretty much over. 31-13. 34-13. 34-20. And wow, 2 back-to-back 30 points. But the Baltimore Ravens secure it. 34-20. And the 5-seeded Ravens will move on to the Sweet 16 to take on the 13-seeded Las Vegas Raiders, meaning the Ravens will actually have home in the Sweet 16. So these fans will be looking forward to another home game. And Cleveland, they just got going too late. Was the problem, They didn't start going till the fourth quarter, and by then they were already down like 31-6, and the game was over. So here's the matchups here. Of course, we said the 13 seed Raiders and the 5 seed Ravens, Sweet 16. In the first round of the loser bracket will be the 4 seeded Chargers and the 12 seeded Browns. Still just crazy that we see the Chargers, in there. Next matchup. This game shouldn't even been close, but I mean, the Texans were hanging out with the Chiefs for a bit. It's gonna be the 2-seeded Bills at home taking on the 15-seeded Indianapolis Colts. Now, the Colts are arguably a way better team than the Texans. That just shows you how much of a difference there is between the 15 seed and the 16 seed. But the Bills Mafia should have this one in the bag. But you never know. Here we go. Where, of course, moves on to the Sweet 16. Looks partially cloudy day here in Buffalo. We're getting this where he started. Nick Foles is starting rather than Matt Ryan, which I find interesting. So, I don't know, a team led by Nick Foles. I mean, we've seen in simulations in the past, they said we make the playoffs and stuff. So, maybe the Colts have a shot. I don't think they do. But I said that about the Raiders, and the Raiders ended up destroying the Chargers, so we'll see. 7-0 Buffalo here, early 7-3. Colts partially answered 10-7. Indianapolis lead now 14-10. Bills have it back. 17-14. Colts take it back. 17-all. It's a tie ball game here, going at a half. Close game. 24-17. Buffalo's got it. 24-20. 31-20. That may be it. 31-28. The game is close. The game is close here. And the Bills have punted the football. Michael Pittman drops a pass. Only a 3-point game here. 3rd and 5. Only a 2-yard reception. 4th and 3. Oh, I guess they went for it and missed it. If they still stop them with 3 here, the game, they're still in it. But no, Buffalo gets a kneel out. Colts defense couldn't stop them at the end. And Buffalo narrowly escapes the 15th-seeded Indianapolis with a 31-28 victory. Man, you have to be worried if you're a Buffalo fan. You were barely able to feed the number 15-seeded Indianapolis Colts by a field goal, narrowly escaping them, and I had a chance to win this game too. So, you can't be, oh, we're so good, we're going to go deep in this tournament. You got to be playing better as the number 2 seed if you are going to go deep into this tournament. Because that was not pretty. But the 15 seed Colts still, despite the magnificent effort. Okay, Matt Ryan ended up playing. Alright. You will be packing to the loser bracket. Alright, next matchup. We will have the 7th-seeded Dolphins taking on the 10-seeded New York Jets. What I find interesting is the Jets overall is actually worse than the 15th-seeded Colts. So that's interesting there. And the Dolphins are really high for a 7th seed in terms of overall. So this will be an interesting matchup, of course, divisional matchup. Anything can happen. But let's head on into it. I think I'm still having the Dolphins, but there's quarterback issues with the Jets. So here we go, Miami Dolphins, New York Jets. It's pretty much a sunny day. A bit of clouds around the area, but pretty much a sunny day. One of the first sunny games we've really had. Let's see it here. 7-seed Dolphins, 10-seeded Jets. Back and forth, no scoring yet. It's second quarter, 3-0. Dolphins now. 3-all will be your halftime score. 6-3. Defense is standing up strong. 9-3. Fourth quarter now. 10-9. New York Jets have a 1-point lead. 12-10. Another field goal from the Dolphins. 15-10. 5-point game here. And 4th and inches for the Jets. And they get a 2-yard rush for the first. A 3-yard rush now. I mean, you're running out of time to run the ball here. 3rd and 1 is another 60. Why are they running the ball? I mean, it's working. You gotta think you're eventually gonna run out of time. But they're running and getting down the field with time. They're at the 1-yard line. 1-yard line. 1-yard catch from Elijah Moore. Touchdown. 2-point is good from Tyler Conklin. And it's a 3-point game with 25 seconds. And the Jets about to pull off the upset. 12-yard reception from Waddle. Timeout. 13 yards from Tyreek Hill on the 50. And on there, to a sack. That's going to be the last time out. Next catch has to be out of bounds. I don't know if that one was. The field goal is missed. The Dolphins got the chance to kick a 59-yard field goal, but he misses. And the New York Jets are going to the Sweet 16 to face the 2-seeded Bills. Incredible. So the Jets will meet again another division rival and the 2-seeded Bills in the Sweet 16 game. I mean, I don't think I can believe it. They thought they had this game. I mean, they just couldn't score, man. They had 5 field goals. Was Dolphins scoring, was 5 field goals. The Jets struggled to only get 1 touchdown in the game. That 1 touchdown was a 3-point difference. So that happened in the Sweet 16 matchup. We have a 2-seeded Bills team and a 10-seeded Mike White getting the Jets to the Sweet 16. Unbelievable. That's their second upset of the tournament. And we'll have the 15-seeded Colts and the 7-seeded Dolphins in the loser bracket round 1. So next matchup here, we'll get to see a big, hard, tough team. The 3-seeded Cincinnati Bengals up against the 14th-seeded Denver Broncos. So this is an interesting matchup. Broncos had a very, very disappointing year. So we'll see what they have here. Excuse me. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. Bengals have been very successful postseason recent history. Let's see if they're successful in this March Madness. So here we go. Looks like clear skies here in the afternoon here in Cincinnati. Where Cincinnati is the overwhelming favorite, but you can never count Russell Wilson out. So we'll see what's kind of happening here. Here we go. 7-0 Bengals early. 7-3, 14-3. Second quarter now, 14-6. 17-6. Denver can only get field goals there. They go 17-13, 24-13. 24-20 is your halftime score. 31-20. Big high scoring game here. 34-20. The game may be over. 34-27. Not quite if the 41-27 is probably going to end it. Yeah, a huge offensive explosion for Joe Burrow in this game. And the Bengals take care of business and move on to the Sweet 16 with a 41-27 score. What a game. I mean, it was just a high-scoring game. The Broncos and Russell Wilson didn't do too bad on offense. They were scoring 27 points, but their defense, that Broncos defense, cannot keep up with Joey Burrow. I'm terrible at doing it. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, the last matchup, I'm going to say of the video. I don't think we'll have time to do the NFC and the same. So this will be the last matchup of the video. It will be the number 6 seed Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the number 11 seed in an AFC South matchup, the Tennessee Titans, who are a terrible overall, by the way, to be the 11th seed. But nevertheless, I have my money on the Jags. They have a record of beating the Tennessee Titans, but especially this past season, but we'll see. as we'll get right. Here we go, clear skies here on this prime time game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill has been able to get this team to the playoffs in past for this past year, but has never really had that much postseason success. Trevor Lawrence has shown very early postseason success by a comeback win against the Chargers and nearly was hanging in there with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Like they have earned a number 6 seed in this NFL season here in this March Madness tournament, and they want to show that they earned that they deserve that number 6 seed by taking care of the division rival, the Titans here, and moving on to the Sweet 16 to face the number 3 seed Bengals. Winner, of course, faces the number 3 seed Bengals. Loser faces the 14 seed Broncos in the loser bracket, round 1. Let's go. 7-0 early lead for the Titans. 7-3 now. 10-3. Second quarter. 10-6. 17-6. Not looking good for the Jags. Second half now. 17-14. 24-14. 24-21 with 3 minutes left. A field goal game. Third, and it looks like they are missed a 63-yard field goal. They really went for it. 11-yard catch from Evan Ingram. Jaguars need at least 3 to send this to OT. They would love a touchdown though here in the winning regulation. 15 yards from Marvis Jones. Holding penalty by the center now. 2nd and 20. 13 yards from Evan Ingram. So we're going to be at 3rd and 7. 17 yards from Evan Ingram. Down to 1. Incomplete from Trevor Lawrence. 1-yard rush from Travis Etienne for a touchdown. The Jags have a 4-point lead with a minute and a half left of the ball game, but the Tennessee Titans have 3 timeouts and a whole minute and a half to go and win this game back. Pass knocked away from Darius Williams. 12 yards away from Austin, 15 yards from Austin Hooper once again. 1st and 10. 15 yards again. Tight ends are eating this game. Incomplete. Titans need a touchdown. And they get it. 18-yard Nick Westbrook. It's a field goal game once again. Now with just 44 seconds, Jacksonville's down. Jacksonville fans are stunned. 6 yards from Christian Kirk. Jags really need something. Ooh. Penalty against the Titans. And another penalty from Bud Dupree. Back to back. 1st and 5 knocked away. 22 seconds left. 2-yard scramble from Trevor. Jags need to hurry this up as it's knocked away. 4th and 3. 6-yard scramble for Trevor Lawrence. They're alive. 2-yard reception from Travis Etienne. Are they going to run out of time? Passing play 3 seconds. Pass knocked away 1 second. And the Jaguars couldn't get it done. They disappoint Duval fans once again. Losing to the AFC South rivals, Tennessee Titans, 31-28 in the huge upset. And it feels like when they're not supposed to win, they win, and when they're supposed to win, they just don't. That's just kind of what it feels like with this team, I think. It's a problem. They choke. And when they're at their best when no one expects anything from them. But when you expect something, man, they just crash. So the 11th-seeded Titans will face the 3-seeded Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. In the Sweet 16, well, the Jags will be hosting the 14-seeded Broncos in the first round of the loser bracket. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me how you think of it. Hopefully the NFC side will be coming soon. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.